Hi guys, it's Andy from Man City Fan TV, and this is our roundup and preview game with Huddersfield tomorrow with Ben from Terriers TV.
Hi guys, I'm Ben. You may notice me from the reverse fixture preview. So I'm going to be previewing Huddersfield Town versus Manchester City today on Man City Fan TV.
So we did for the home leg at the Etihad. We did a video and put that out on the channel. And again, Ben has kindly during exam time and everything else interacted with us and done a preview. So I want to say a massive thank you to Ben for doing that. It's really appreciated. So Ben's first question to me was, looking at it, are there any injury news? I'm sure he's sort of hoping that the likes of Aguero and Sterling and Sane are out. Well, unfortunately, Ben, no. We've only got Ben Mendy, who's just joined sort of training the last 3-4 days. He's going to be back before the end of January. So that's great news for us. But apart from that, no, not really. I think it's going to be... You've got to remember we've got some cup competitions coming up midweek. We've got Burton away on Wednesday in the second round of this semi-final of the Carabao Cup, and the night before we've got the Checker Trade Trophy against Sunderland. And it's not ideal because I think Pep wanted to include a lot of the EDS squad into the Wednesday night game against Burton, but now it seems that the EFL will not budge, even though we've done everything we can to support the EFL competitions this season, entering the team and putting out strong squads against others in the Carabao Cup, because the EFL run that as well. But no, they won't budge. Sunderland won't budge. So Tuesday night, no idea what's going to happen in the Checker Trade Trophy. Pep's come out and said that the EDS squad, a lot of them will play on Wednesday night. So I'm expecting a full-strength team. And like I said, the only one apart from that is Ben Mendy, who I don't think will be playing tomorrow. So yeah, bring it on. It's going to be a full-on proper squad, and it's going to be a debate whether Gabby plays up front or whether he brings back Sergio, and because I think Gabby might play in the Burton game. So injury news, sadly, no. We've got a lot of players coming back from plenty of injuries, and but they're all fit, ready, firing to go. So my first question to Ben was David Wagner. What are your thoughts? Are you surprised that he's left? And I think it's a bit of a shame. But over to you, Ben. What are your thoughts as a Huddersfield fan?
So, good starting question, Andy, really. Wagner, I thought it was a surprise that he left at the time that he did, but I was expecting it to be imminent. A lot of rumours were flying around the club that it was leaving. It was a matter of time of waiting. And I think it's the right time for him to leave, simply because we have got, albeit a very small chance, we have got a chance of staying up if we appoint the right manager. I think he's took the club as far as he can, and everyone in Huddersfield is forever grateful for what he has done for our club. But there comes a time where, like Ranieri at Leicester, you couldn't take the club on any further, and I think him leaving, and with the close relationship he has with our owner, Dean Hoyle, it was the right thing. He has come out in a very, very good manner. Obviously, a good 0-0 draw, well, I won't say good, but a 0-0 draw at Cardiff last time out was pretty good, an improvement for us from what we have been doing recently. But yeah, it was kind of a surprise, but the right decision from both parties.
Okay, question 2 from Ben. He's asked me views on Wagner leaving. Wagner, whatever you want to call him. Yeah, I think it's a shame, and I think he's done a really good job. He's done a difficult job, and the fact that, he did so well in the Championship and brought you up, and then kept you in the league last year, I think is an amazing success story. But I think, as Pep says, it's a very stressful job, and some of these managers who were certainly in the Premier League are putting 20 hours a day into it, and it takes its toll after a while, and I'm just glad that it wasn't Huddersfield losing a few more results and the board decided to sack him. I think he went on his own terms and he spoke to the board honestly, and you've got to credit him for that, and just basically said, I can't do this anymore, I need some time away. And as we all know, we have our own stresses in life, and I think it's the right decision by Wagner for him and his family. And it's a shame for the Premier League because I really like him. I think he's a really nice bloke, and he's done a great job regardless of what happens this season with Huddersfield, whether they go down or they stay up. My second question to Ben was Aaron Mooy, obviously ex-City. Let's say ex-City owned player. Went to Huddersfield, did really, really well, and I said to Ben, what are your thoughts on missing him this season? Because I believe he was such an integral part, and when's he back? And this is Ben's thoughts.
So thanks, Andy. Mooy is due to be back by the end of the month, start of February. We have been missing him a lot. I think that's really the tipping point for Town, where we've gone into so many losses, because he was so instrumental to without Mooy, Wagner's system doesn't work. He's the heartbeat of the team, and if we go down, we're probably going to lose him next season. But it's been a massive miss for us.
Question 3: what do City fans think about the Arteta rumours of him moving to Huddersfield? I'm not sure, if I'm honest. I can't see it happening. I think it's an integral part of Pep's coaching squad, and clearly it sounds like he's got ambitions to be a manager at some point, but I think it'd be foolish to jump into the hot seat in a club, let's face it, that potentially could go down this season, and it's never good on the CV. So I think it's just rumour based, if I'm honest. I think Arteta will stay where he is, and I think you've already been linked with two other managers, one from Germany and one from somewhere else. So I think it's just speculation by some of the media. My third question to Ben was, how do you think tomorrow's going to pan out? I don't think it's going to be an easy game for Huddersfield. So what are your thoughts, Ben?
I think tomorrow will plan out in a very, very bad way. I think Hudson has done an okay job with the academy. Obviously, coming in such a sad week for the club, it's not going to be the best start for Hudson. But we never know. Huddersfield Town, underdogs that have been for quite a while. We have given you 2 good run games at the John Smith Stadium in the FA Cup and last season's game. So hopefully we can have a repeat of that, and hopefully third time lucky. So
question 4, Aguero or Jesus to start? Well, excuse me, I think I said earlier, I think Jesus is going to continue in the cup competitions, and Pep has said that he has no problems, qualms or whatever of dropping players for certain games, and I think Aguero will be back, and I think he needs game time, proper game time. He's been brought on coming back from a slight niggle, so I can see Jesus being dropped. Aguero comes back, and Jesus will play on Wednesday against Burton. I mean, he's done wonderfully well. He's had a rough patch this season, and plenty of City fans getting on his back, but he's only a young kid, and he's had lots of things going on in his life at home and etc. But he seems to be in a good place now, scoring lots of goals, which is absolutely fantastic for Man City. But I think tomorrow, Aguero will be back and Gabby will be on the bench, sort of looking in Pep's plans to play the game against Burton away and hopefully get another 3-4 goals, because I did have a bit of a debate, and I actually called Gabby this season to score more goals than Sergio Aguero, purely because of the cup competitions that he's in. That's my thoughts. I hope so. I'll put him as my triple captain this week, Sergio. I think Sergio will be back tomorrow, and Gabby will be on the bench. Question 4 was, after everything that's gone on, managerless at the moment, where do you think you're going to finish this season?
Good question again. I think we'll finish bottom or 19th come the end of the season. Just don't think there's any way out of it for us. There's always that slight chance, but nobody's ever come back from this position. I don't think we will. I don't think we'll be the record breakers. But yeah, not holding much hope. 19th or 20th. Just go down and rebuild for next season. Hopefully push up Premier League.
And finally, your last question was, what is the score prediction going to be for tomorrow? I'm hoping that City turn up full on squad, full on sort of first 11. The likes of Ederson, maybe Danilo at left back again, Laporte, Stones, Walker, Fernandinho, David Silva, Kevin De Bruyne. The argument's going to be, that's the area of debate. I think does Kevin De Bruyne come back in? Can you drop Bernardo Silva, who's been brilliant lately, but maybe he needs a rest because he has played a lot of games? So I'd possibly go David Silva, David Silva, Kevin De Bruyne ahead of Fernandinho, Leroy Sané on the left, Sterling on the right, and Sergio Aguero up front. So that's a formidable team if that's what Pep picks tomorrow. So I'm going to go for City 4, Huddersfield 0. And my final question to Ben was the dreaded score prediction. So what are your thoughts, Ben? What do you think? How do you think it's going to pan out tomorrow, and what do you think the score's going to be?
My score prediction for tomorrow's game, I'm going to say a 5-0 City, another 5 goals. I'm going to say not confident whatsoever, and I think anything below 5 is a positive to take, really. You've been on a very good run of form recently, and you've got to catch up Liverpool. So yeah, what's your score prediction for tomorrow's game? And thank you for having me on the channel again for another preview, and hopefully I'll be back on whenever we play next.
Anyway guys, this is Andy from Man City Fan TV. I want to say a massive thanks to Ben from Terriers TV for taking the time out. I know he's been busy, he's been poorly as well, and he's in the middle of exams, etc. So yeah, it's great to speak to you again, Ben. Good luck for tomorrow, good luck to Huddersfield. I like you as a club, and yeah, it's a shame about Wagner, but guys, this is Andy from Man City Fan TV. Don't forget, click subscribe, click notification, comment below the videos, give us your 11. Who do you think is going to start tomorrow? And yeah, we'll see what happens. Unfortunately, I've tried all week to try and get a ticket, and I've been begging all of my contacts, etc. But it just seems it's one of those games that are local, and nobody is giving up a spare ticket whatsoever, which is a real shame. So what I'll do is I'm not going to drive all the way up to Huddersfield from where I live, and do just sit there and do some videos and then sit outside the game, because that'll be torture for me. But what I'll do is I'm Ray's away tomorrow, so I'll do some videos pre-match and post-match, and maybe at half-time. I'll keep up with it unless somebody in the meantime comes back and offers me a ticket. And yeah, it goes back to the same old argument about points score, for your season cards, and how many points you need to get a ticket for an away game. And like me and Ray go to most games, home, away, Europe, etc. But tried all I can all week, and everybody's just basically saying, rocking horse shit, you're not going to get one. So yeah, if anyone's out there, please contact me, and I'm more than happy to go up there to Huddersfield tomorrow to watch the game and bring some more content. If not, then so be it. I'll do some videos for you guys before and after the game. But anyway, this is Andy from Man City Fan TV. Don't forget to subscribe, click notification. Thank you for all the comments and everything below the videos. And yeah, one other thing, we've got a prize coming up. We've got a lady called Leslie who does some absolutely amazing sketches on Man City fans, on Man City players, and has posted plenty of these on Twitter lately. And what we said was, would you like us to help you and advertise your product? And she said, God, that'd be amazing. So she's going to donate a couple of these artworks. They are incredible, and what we're going to do is one of them we're going to give away. We're going to give away to a subscriber. I'm not sure how yet, but what we'll do is wherever you are in the world, if you win it, UK, Europe, wherever, we'll get it posted to you. So keep an eye out on that. We'll do a video on it, and what we're going to do is over the next week or so, we're going to give you a taste of what she does in some advertising before each video. But yeah, she does amazing work. So keep an eye out on that, Blues. Anyway, it's Andy from Man City Fan TV, and we'll see you soon.